welcome to your practice. The practice today is a therapeutic practice that is for lower backs, focusing mostly on sciatica, but you can use this for piriformis syndrome or any other lower back issue that you may be experiencing. I would say that if you have severe lower back pain, I would be really mindful when we come to our back bends that you always think of lengthening the spine. That's really quite important throughout this whole practice. Also, don't overstretch. Sometimes when we have pain in our lower back, we think we can stretch it out. But if you're having sciatica or perhaps piriformis syndrome, the stretching might further inflame the irritated nerve. So don't overstretch. Work just within your limits. Again, if you're using this practice for therapeutic benefits, I would advise doing it every day, maybe twice a week, but do it often enough so that you can build up the benefits of the practice. So just practice mindfully, listen to your body. We will need a strap or a belt, or even a towel works, but just something that you can use to hold your leg in our Stasana pose, and possibly a bolster, and that will be for Shavasana, because often if you're experiencing lower back pain, you need to have some padding for your Shavasana. We're going to start on our back, so we're going to begin with a pose called Apanasana, which is just to warm up our lower back, and it also helps to stabilize the pelvis the way we work lying on the back. So let's just come to start. As you lie on your back now, I'd like you to just gently draw your navel in, lift the tailbone up slightly, and then place your lower back down on the earth, just so we have a lengthening in the lower back. Then from here, take your knees up and place your hands onto your knees. Now you want to have a stable lower back. Now inhale and exhale. Now inhale, pull your legs away as you inhale, or push your legs away and pull them down with the hands, and then as you exhale, pull your knees into the body. Inhale, pull the knees away. Exhale, pull them in. 4 more. Again. 2 more. Last one. Now hold it here. Beautiful, and release. Good. Now taking your knees just hip distance, we're going to come into hip circles, so it'll warm up the hip joints. Let's take our knees in 2 opposite directions. So begin to circle the knees. And see if you can relax your legs and your hips completely and let your hands do the work. So you're circling the knees, but the arms, the hands are moving the knees. And feel this in your hip joints. Good. And now we want to go back in the opposite direction. Good. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, just place your feet on the floor. And breathe here. So from now, for the next one, Stasana is to warm up the hamstrings. Make sure you have your strap handy. Hug your right leg into the body. And then extend your left leg away. Now notice if there's any pain in your lower back when you do this, you just bend through the left leg and keep the foot on the floor. Squeeze the knee in towards the chest And then release, take a hold of your strap or your belt or even your towel and just bring it around the ball of the foot. Now bring your elbows to the earth and then inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, bend your knee. Use the strap so that you can guide your foot. Inhale, pressing into the strap. Keep the toes curling to the face. Exhale and fold back down. 4 more. Warming the hamstring. Working mindfully here. Okay, now we're going to straighten the leg and hold it up here for a moment. If it means your leg is out here, that's okay. Just listen to your body. Keep the navel drawing in. Now we're going to stay on this side here and we're going to bend through the left knee. Remove the strap and take the right foot over the left knee. What we want to do here is we want to open the hips and stretch the glutes. So when you're ready, just slide your hands in behind your left thigh, flex through both feet, and draw that left knee in towards the body. Press your right knee towards the top right corner of the mat. Pressing the knee away from you and feel your lower back on the earth. We're going to stay here. We're not coming into the yin variation, so you constantly got the push and pull happening of the arms drawing the left leg in, the leg pressing back, the right knee pressing away, the feet flexed. Staying here and breathe. Make sure you're stabilizing the pelvis on the mat. Just place your left foot back on the earth and just allow your right leg to relax a little. You can bounce it just a few times and then drop your foot down. Good, so now we're going to do our Stasana on the other side. Make sure the lower back is flat. Take your left leg in and just hug the knee into the body for a moment. If you want, you can lift up and bring your nose to your knee, but don't use your neck to do this. Use your core and your chest muscles. And then take the strap and bring it around the ball of the foot. Before you straighten your left leg, just straighten the right and notice if that's okay for you. If not, keep the right knee bent. Now take the elbows to the earth, strap in the hand, and there's tension on the strap. Flexing the foot, straighten the leg. We're warming the hamstring. Bend it back down. Inhale and straighten. Bring it back down. Do this at least 4 more times. Remember not to overstretch the nerve. Beautiful. Now from here, release the strap, bend back through the right knee, place the left ankle across the right knee. Move your left knee away. Slide your right leg up towards the chest. Take the arms in underneath, around the right thigh, the back of the thigh. Flex through both feet. Press your left knee away and draw the right leg in towards the chest. Elbows are hugging in, shoulders are soft. And remember, we're not overstretching, we're just playing our edge. Feel this here in the outer left glute. Make sure you're not pulling off your lower back, but the whole of the lower back is present on the earth. Balancing through their side. Breathe here. Don't let this become a yin pose. That's not the focus of our practice today. Keep that gentle push and pull, playing your edge. Good. When you're ready, just gently place your right foot back down and maybe just bounce your left leg a little. Let the body just neutralize and then place both feet on the floor. And now we want to find a lateral stretch of the spine and the glute medius. So take your right leg over towards the side, just off your mat, stay on your lower back, and then take your left leg and cross it over the right. Be sure you're not rolling up in any way. You want to stay on the back body and just take your legs out to the side. Move your upper body, and this is going to differ. For some, it's going to be a deep crescent moon shape. And for some of us, it might just be a slight little curve. That's okay. We don't want to over-compress into the right side, but we want to stretch the left side, the lateral spine and the gluteus medius. You can take the arms overhead and look over towards your right side. And now just breathe into the left side of your body. Make sure you're not rolling off the left side, but you're lying directly on your back. Coming back to center, now open your feet wide. Release your arms out by the side and just for a moment, relax here. Now let's take that lateral stretch to the right side. So take your right leg and bring it up and over the left. Make sure you're not lifting up off the back body, but stay down. Take yourself and curve yourself over towards the left side. So we're allowing that lovely stretch into the right side of the body now. You can look all the way to the left. And breathe here. And then when you're ready, you just come back to center, take your legs out wide, take your arms out wide and settle onto your back. Just for a few moments, let the whole body just relax. So now what we want to do is stretch the piriformis. So bring your legs back together, hug your right leg in. Take your left arm out to the side and place the palm to face down. Take your right leg over to the right side, bring it up, and then swap it over, take it to the left. Come back to center, to the right. Now try and keep the rest of your body fairly stable, except for when you bring that left leg over, then the left hip will lift a little. Keep moving from side to side. And every time you twist, just get that little stretch into the piriformis. Remember, we're definitely not overstretching. Now, one more like this. And the last one, taking it back. And when you bring it over, we stay. Take your gaze over to the right. And you can have your left hand on your right knee. And breathe here. When you're ready, come back to center. Just hug your knee in and then release it down. Just shake your legs out. Let's do the other side. Hug your left leg in. Make sure that the whole back body is on the floor. Take your right hand out, bring the palm to face down. Pull the left knee open. Don't overstretch. Bring it up and over. Pull it to the right. You can look to the left. Come to center and open. And you can then let your head move in the opposite direction to your knee. And take it slowly so you can feel into this piriformis stretch. It's really nice. One more time, taking it to the left. And now come over to the right and we'll stay here. Set yourself up. And breathe. When you're ready, come back to center, hug your knee in, and then release both legs long. And just shake the legs out. Bring the hands by the side and just pause for a moment. So what we want to do next is we want to stretch the psoas, and we're going to do that in our bridge pose. So bend through the knees, place the feet on the floor. Make sure that if you bring your hands down, you can just find your heels. Press through the hands, press through the feet. And the purpose here is to keep the lower back long. So draw the navel in, inhale and lift the hips, but it feels like you're trying to lengthen your tailbone towards the back of your knees. And then exhale, slowly take it back down. Press through the feet, inhale, roll up. Keep the lower back long. Exhale, come back down. 4 more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly now. If I'm too fast, slow it down. And exhale. Last one, and we're going to hold. Inhale. And stay. One more inhale. Exhale, release all the way down. Pause here. Now just mindfully take the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall apart. If you want to bring your hands to support the outer thighs, you can. And then when you're ready from here, just bring the knees together, roll over to come and lie on your stomach. And we're going to take a couple of variations of our Cobra Pose, and then really be mindful here with your lower back. Take your hands underneath the shoulders, hug the elbows in, and for this one, zip your feet up, bring them together, and it's not a big lift. Hug the elbows in, your feet don't lift, but your kneecaps do, and your lower belly draws in. Now you lift the chest, hold. So yeah, we're strengthening the back muscles. Now from here, take your feet just hip distance apart. Still no pressing down through the hands, hugging the elbows in. Engage your legs, inhale and lift. Exhale, see how much length you can bring into your back body even though you're lifting up. Inhale and lift. Exhale, release all the way back down. Maybe wiggle the hips a little from side to side. And now take your feet about 1 meter apart, so about as wide as your mat. Stabilize them into the earth, and then inhale and lift. Remember, the legs are strong and you're not really pressing into your hands. You're strengthening your back muscles and you're pulling your sternum forward. Exhale, release all the way down. Bring your feet back towards each other. Bend through your right leg. Inhale, lift through the left leg, or keep the left foot on the floor but engage the muscles of the left leg. Inhale and lift. One more breath. Relax all the way down, bringing the forehead down, bringing the foot down. Do the other side, bend the opposite knee, pointing through the toe, hug the elbows in, engage your right leg, inhale and lift. Stay for the exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release all the way down, release your foot down. Bring your big toes to touch, bring your knees to touch, and press your buttocks over the heels, bring your forehead to the mat, and breathe here. If your forehead doesn't quite reach the mat, you can place a pillow underneath your head. Coming all the way back, find your belly again for our Cobra. And now we're going to take 4 rounds of Cobra. Keep the feet down, hug the elbows in. Don't press too far through the hands. Inhale and lift. Now exhale, see if you can bring your whole body down slowly. Last to come down is the forehead. Inhale, round 2 and lift. Exhale, slowly come down, reaching the sternum down. Last to come down is your forehead. 2 more, inhale and lift. Exhale, slowly stretch the front body back down to the earth. The last one, inhale and lift, and we'll hold. Exhale and hold here, hug the elbows in, strengthen your back muscles. Inhale, lift. Exhale, peel the body back down to the earth. Last to come down is the forehead. Now take your knees wide, big toes touch, and walk your hands forward as you sink into your child's pose. here we're going to come into our Shavasana. And if you find that Shavasana is uncomfortable on your lower back, just place a bolster underneath your knees. Settle in here, let the arms go out wide. Now, if you have the time, I recommend you stay here for at least 5 minutes. And make sure that you are completely soft and surrendered in your lower back. So no tension. Release the pelvic floor, release the hips, release the lower back. here for a moment. And then flattening out the lower back, press your bolster away. Might take a couple of steps, that's okay. Stretch through the whole body. Roll to your preferred side. Stay here for a moment. And then when you're ready, slowly coming all the way up to seated. Taking the hands together before the heart in prayer. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for that practice, and I hope that you feel the benefit of this therapeutic approach to the lower back and to sciatica. Namaste. I hope to see you soon. Bye.